It's a beautiful day today, Aaron. The sun is shining.
Hello, yes, finally.
Yeah, it's October 1st today.
Wow.
Oh, and would you believe it? It's our fifth episode.
Congratulations to us. Hello, everyone. How are
Yeah,
you?
and congratulations, Aaron, for being the new
May ganon.
president of UPIDA.
And to you for being also part of the new board. So, pareho kami part of the new board of the UP Interior Design Alumni
Mm.
Association. So, we had our election
Last Saturday.
last
Mm.
Saturday. So, medyo may ano pa kami, hangover.
So shout out to our fellow UPIDA officers. Hi
Yes.
everyone
Hi
and
everyone.
uh,
And we're we are having what do we have right
oh,
now?
homemade. We have homemade ano yan? Tuna and egg sandwich. Made by yours truly. But I don't know if okay ba siya. Wait, let's ask. Osric, okay ba siya? You should say yes. Wala siyang choice, sorry. Anyway, today, Aaron, ang pag-uusapan natin, ay, wait lang.
Wait lang, wala pa na intro. By the way, this is
And
Aaron.
this is Peachy. We're interior designers from the Detalks Design Group.
And this is
Dito!
Detalks. Hello, hello.
Hi! Okay, yun ulit. We're back.
Parang ano lang, first time. First time
Nagkami siya kabigla, tapos bumalik ka ulit.
mag-podcast. Anyway, so what are we going to talk about today?
So today, Aaron, we'll talk about first yung career journey natin sa interior design. And then second is we'll also talk about yung mga possible na careers ng mga graduate ng interior
Interior design.
design.
Because in the first episode, we talked about how we how we chose interior design or
Oo.
paano tayo naging 'di ba? Paano natin naging course yung interior design
Oo.
at saka paano tayo naging interior designer. But right now, we will talk about the journey
Oo.
and the possible career choices if
Oo.
you are a graduate of interior design.
Oo.
Okay?
Ay, wait lang. Okay lang ba? I just want to thank Ate Mafet for sponsoring our drink for today.
ano? Ano? Hindi
Ito,
niya alam.
yung tea. Ay, tea, what's this? The latte, green tea latte. Thank you, Ate Mafet. More to come.
Okay.
Sorry na segue na naman. Okay, so Aaron, tell us about your career journey as an interior designer. Oh, by the way, kasi tayo pala, we took our board exam right after graduation, di ba? The same year.
The same year.
Tama ba?
Yes,
The
yes,
same
the same
year.
year. Because we graduated April. So the board exam is I think October.
So
Parang ganun, or September, October.
fortunately, we both passed the licensure exam.
Yes.
Oh.
So parang 3 months review, right?
Oo,
So by
yata. Hindi ko
April,
na maalala.
basta pagka-graduate, review agad. Anyway, so yung journey, ako na muna,
Oo.
diba? Yung journey ko,
Ano yung first job mo?
di ba it started, sabi nga natin doon sa first episode, we started working as early as college.
Oo.
Di ba? Pero syempre hindi siya official work as interior designer because we don't have the license yet.
Oo.
But we get small projects from mga college mates and friends. And then after that, after school, after graduating, di ba, nag-ano pa tayo, yung we nag on the job training tayo with my cousin Ate Maan in designer school.
Oo. Pero is that considered OJT?
Oo, on the job. Ay, hindi pa kasi meron tayong allowance.
Oo.
May binibigyan na tayo niya ng sweldo kasi hindi pa tayo talaga licensed
Oo.
during that time.
So, I guess we have to thank Ate Maan for giving us that chance.
that chance. Kasi
Oo.
nilagay ko rin siya sa resume ko.
Oo, tama. Thank you, Ate Maan, if you're listening. Talaga, it meant so much to us.
So that's Designers Pool Incorporated.
Mhm.
It's in San Mateo, Rizal.
Oo.
Layo pa noon. Na nagpupunta pa kami doon for to work. And then after that, we took the board and passed it,
Oo.
luckily. And then, uh, uh, well, during that time, di ba, we talked about kung itutuloy natin yung detalye or not. But we've decided to part ways temporarily
Oo.
and look for jobs.
Oo.
And well, unfortunately, during that time, medyo mahirap maghanap ng trabaho. As far as interior design is concerned, kasi parang sobrang konti pa ng mga ano nun,
Oo.
mga design companies.
Oo.
And also, most of them, if not all of them, are looking for someone na may experience na. Yun
Mm.
yung medyo sad about, job hunting,
Mm.
especially if you're like a fresh graduate. Kasi
Mm.
most companies are looking for, hindi naman nila sinasabi sa na sa offer na na walang experience, 'di ba?
Oo.
Parang seldom. So, I actually applied for OSRAM, which is like a lighting company,
Oo.
and I think I was accepted, but medyo hindi ako natuloy doon kasi hindi
For
hindi
some
for
reason.
some
Oo.
reason. And then I even applied for a computer sales company. Ganon ka
Yun
desperado.
nga, eh,
Kasi
dun
'di
ako
ba parang
nawirduhan talaga.
kasi parang parang almost ilang months na kasi 'di ba we passed the board ng October,
Oo.
and then this November, December wala pa akong work.
Oo.
So parang 'di ba medyo for me parang medyo
Actually, funny nga eh. Yun din iniisip ko. Para sa atin, para akala natin, ang tagal na natin walang work.
oo,
Pero, sa totoong buhay, talagang 1 month pa lang naman, di ba?
oo.
Bakit hindi ka ba
Para
magpahinga?
kasi may expectations na siniset mo
Oo.
yun sa sarili mo na 'di ba hindi ka na binibigyan ng allowance ng
Oo.
parents mo. So you really have to look for work.
Oo.
So pero I passed the application for that. Pero naisip ko hindi para sa akin yun kasi medyo nasa sales part siya.
Oo.
So, I parang naghanap pa ako. And then I
Mm.
eventually, landed a job in Golden ABC
Oo.
Incorporated. It's a local fashion retail company. As sila yung nag-handle ng brands like Pen Shop.
Oo.
But I initially applied as visual merchandising assistant for Pen Shop. So that's an entry level position. And then eventually, I was able to handle na the other brands like
Mm.
Oxygen, Memo, For Me, Regatta, Tyler, and even the direct selling brand Red Logo.
Oo.
Diba? So, and I stayed there as a visual merchandiser for 13 years. 13 long
Tagal.
years, di ba?
Oo.
Parang, ay, di ba, nag-meet pa tayo in our office one time.
Actually, hindi lang yata one time. Maraming times.
Several
Oo.
times. Di
Pinapuntahan
ba?
kita.
So, medyo matagal ako doon. Kasi, I actually applied for VM without like a full knowledge of
Oo.
the job.
Actually, kasi dati naman talagang bago sa atin yung concept ng VM.
Oo.
I don't know why, no?
Kasi I think sa school kasi I think what we have is commercial design.
Mm.
So commercial design in a way is parang it's a broad subject eh.
Oo.
Hindi lang naman siya retail design. I think we briefly discussed store design in school,
Oo.
pero not specifically visual merchandising.
Oo.
So medyo siya. Karamihan doon sa mga office mate ko doon sa pen shop are graduates of advertising
Oo.
and fine arts.
Mm.
So parang isa ako sa mga pioneer sa VM na interior design yung course.
Oo. Dapat
So
pala bigyan ka ng award.
so pero I think mas magandang combination yan kasi sa advertising there 'di ba parang more of communication design,
Oo.
and then mixed with space planning strengths or competencies of
Oo.
interior designers. So it's a good combination.
Actually, for non-designers, i-discuss din natin individually, di ba? Yung about yung tungkol sa visual merchandising and the
Yes.
like. So, just watch out for that.
And then after that, I got a call from you. After 13 years kasi, I've been wanting, like, I've been, nagmumuni-muni na ako.
Oo.
Na parang, parang I think I needed some sign I
Oo.
asked for some
Oh
sign
my gosh.
na ano, 'di ba
Ako
sinabi
pala
ko
yung
sa'yo,
sign.
hindi, yung pagtawag mo, hindi ikaw. Anyway, I'm looking for a sign na if itutuloy ko pa ba
Oo.
or I will ano na, look for another
Oo.
job. And then you called. I'm in the office that time and then you called and then you were inviting me to ano,
Oo.
to join and
Actually,
then
ikaw
to
lang talaga
revive.
yung tinawagan ko.
Ganon.
Oo.
To revive the Tally Design Group. And then I thought that's a good sign.
Oo.
So I resigned from Golden ABC and joined the Tally Design Group. That was year 2013, I think.
Oo.
Yes.
We also started late 2013 din.
Yes, 2013. And then, so I'm now in the Tally Design Group.
Oo.
It's been how many years?
It's been 7 years. Oh my
7 years
gosh, sobrang tagal na
already.
natin.
And but I also started a sideline while working in the Tally
Oo.
Design Group because I've always wanted. Kasi that's also a sign na na-receive ko. If I am going to be accepted in a school where I can
Oo.
teach interior design, I will resign na from my job in
Mm.
Golden Ages. So initially I was just invited in the Sofa Design Institute to do a lecture on
Mm.
visual merchandising. That was the start, and then eventually the dean talked to me about and also the chair at that time, who is also a graduate, an interior design
Ah,
graduate
talaga?
from UP. Si uh, Oh my gosh. Maalala ko mamaya. Denise
Oo.
Ayala. So Denise, she talked to me and she offered me a job as a part-time lecturer. So I
Oo.
accepted because
Ang
the
galing.
job is like going to teach about retail design, which is
Oo.
something that I've been doing in a way because of visual
Oo.
merchandising in Golden ABC. So medyo ano, 'di ba? Medyo dugtong-dugtong siya.
Oo.
So, and that's what I do now.
Oo.
The Talent Design Group and Sofa Design
Oo.
Institute.
Ang galing, 'di ba? Kasi parang best of both worlds.
Yes.
Oo. Yung,
So, ikaw naman.
oh my gosh. Actually,
Ano
nagkaka-anxiety ako.
ano ka ba?
Yung sa akin kasi, alam mo, katulad siya ng buhok ko, makulot. Makulot yung journey ko. Madami-daming ups and downs. But, anyway, so sinabi mo na rin naman kanina, di ba? Before pa naman tayo mag-graduate, nagtatrabaho na tayo
Yes.
with the Tally Design Group also before, and then with Ate Maan in designer school, di ba? And then, after that, ano ba nangyari? Ayun, I did talaga. Nag-freelance ako. Nag-freelance design ako. So, nagkaroon ako siguro ng mga a couple of clients for styling jobs.
Mhm.
No, residential styling. So, yun. Then, after that, marami kasi akong mahilig gawin eh. Alam mo yun, I also dabbled with, tawag dito, event organizing. Ano
A
pinagagawa ko sa buhay
stylist,
ko? Hindi,
organizing
yeah, I
talaga as
joined the
in,
group who organizes
okay.
events.
But
So,
what's your role?
ano din, tawag
Styling.
dito, set design,
Set
set
design,
designer.
yes.
Set designer ako. So, I actually did one, oh my gosh, ay, magugulat ka. Bikini competition. Tapos, nagpapaano din ako. I also did mini concerts. I
Mm.
organized pala, not did. I organized mini concerts for bands based in my province, mga ganon. And then, I think yung after Ate Maan, and after freelancing for a bit, kinuha ko ng isang supplier ng furniture to work for them as an interior designer. But anyway, that didn't last very long. So, umalis ako doon. Then after nun, ano na ba nangyari? So, yun again, yung parang organize ng events and all
Yeah.
that. And then I went, nagtrabaho ako with, I don't know if I can say eh.
Ano?
With sa retail, so sa SM. So I worked there as a display officer. And then after that, I worked for Blims as a display officer
Yeah,
also.
Blims is a furniture
Furniture, oh. Pero ako kasi
Furniture store,
talaga,
yeah.
yung time na yun, gusto ko talaga sa mall. I mean, kasi mahilig naman talaga ako mag-mall. So,
Just because of
oh,
that?
I find it exciting
Uh,
kasi. I mean, hanggang ngayon pa rin naman, di ba?
because of the, ano, di ba? Parang,
Iba yung energy ko pag
the
nandun ako eh,
energy, yeah,
oo.
yeah.
So yun. Then after that, ano ba nangyari? Ayun. So when I was in this company, this furniture company, yung friends ko there, gusto nila mag-apply sa call center. So I tagged along. Actually, hindi
Mm.
ko naman talaga seryoso na mag-call center ako. But I fortunately, na ano ako, so ako yung nakuha. Nakuha ako dun sa call center. So I decide, nung time na yun, mas malaki talaga yung sweldo ng call center.
Mm.
And, di ba yung time din na yun, dun yung nagsa-start pa lang yung industry na yun eh. So I'm not sure what year that was.
So most probably mga 2000, ano, 4?
2006 kami kinasal ni O6. Pero mga 2004,
Yeah.
mga ganun. So yun, so I stayed there for like 2 years. Actually, I don't regret naman going there kasi I met a lot
Yeah, I
of
mean,
good
it's
friends.
2 years.
Oo, na hanggang ngayon, friends ko pa din.
Uh,
I met a lot of good people sa call center industry. So, after nun, syempre, alam mo yung meron kang gut feeling na you know you don't belong there. Na
mm.
alam mo na yung work na yun is not for you. Although, masasabi ko naman na kahit paano, okay naman ako doon, yung performance ko. But, you know, something inside you is dying.
Mm.
Dahil alam mo na wala ka dun sa tamang path mo. So anyway, after nun, one of my friends there told me na merong opportunity to teach Koreans ng English. So, sumama ako sa main reason na malapit siya sa bahay ni Osric. Kasi parang yung boarding house ko kasi malapit sa bahay ni Osric. So, alam mo yun. So, win-win, ganon. So, pero nung nandun ako, nalaman ko rin na hindi ko rin pala kaya yung work na yun.
Ano yan? Online?
Hindi. Wala namang usong
As in
online dati.
face
Face
to
to face,
face?
oo. So, pupunta kami dun sa parang house nung
Naman?
pastor kasi yun eh.
Uh-huh.
Korean pastor. So, punta kami dun, mag-teach kami ng English, ganon. Pero yun nga, hindi naman siya nag-work out for me and yun, hindi. Anyway, so yun na yan, yung hindi siya nag-work out. So, I went home sa Cavite kay mama.
Mm.
So, ang nakakatuwa doon, makikita mo talaga na si God, kumbaga parang dinedirect ka talaga niya doon sa path kung saan ka dapat, di ba? So, nung time na yun, nung nandun ako, si mama, nirenew niya yung license ko.
Siya yung
O, siya
nag-renew.
yung nag-renew. Tapos, syempre kasama ako, di ata pwedeng siya.
Ah.
Kasama ako. Tapos, siya yung nagbayad, gano'n.
Talagang pinorse ka,
Hindi,
ano, ni
kaya,
tita to,
oo.
ano, to
Actually,
renew.
parang, feeling ko kasi, kaya ko lang kinwento na siya, kasi parang sign yon for me,
Ah.
na ito yung path. And then, ang nangyari kasi, malapit yung birthday ko noon eh. So, yun din yung time na yun na parang, isip ko, ano ba? Ano pinagagawa ko sa buhay ko? Diba? Parang, so, I prayed, na ko, Lord, please, direct me to the right path. Bigay mo sa akin kung saan ba ako dapat.
Mm.
And then, would you believe, Aaron, the day after sabi ko sa kanya pala, sorry, Lord, please, give me yung right path and ito na yung birthday gift mo sa akin. Yun yung
Ah.
sabi ko. So, yun nga, the day after my birthday, I got a call from a marketing officer in a spa business in Cavite.
Ah.
So, gusto nila na makipag-meet ako dun sa owners para gawin yung interior design ng spa nila.
Ah.
So from there yun, so yun yung nag-ano sa akin, yun yung nag-start talaga nung seryosong career ko as an interior designer. So I'm really, really thankful dun sa client. Actually, hindi na lang sila client, parang they became my second family eh.
So you don't know them prior to
Ay,
that?
hindi talaga.
As
So,
in,
I'm also thankful to the person who recommended me.
uh,
So, that's Michael De Rosario. So, I think he's a professor or in Lasal.
uh-huh.
So, yun. So, family friend din namin si Mike. Yeah, he recommended me to the marketing person dun sa spa. So, anyway, from there, yun na, nagtuloy-tuloy na kasi dumami na yung project. So, hanggang sa kaming dalawa na ni Osric, nag-work na rin kami from the same client. So, we stayed there for like 7 years doing their
Mm.
projects. So, after that, yun na yung nangyari na yung detalye. So, yun, andito na ako hanggang ngayon.
Parang ang bilis lang ng 7 years, ano, pero...
Oo, pero ang tagal, ang dami namin kasing ginawa din talaga doon ni Osric eh. Kaya I'm really, really thankful to to my Nai Edit and my Tita Flory for giving me that chance to work for them. Ang dami ko talaga natutunan. Yun. So, yun. Yun. Masyadong madaming ano yung sa akin eh, yung career ko. But still, di ba? I mean, I think kung if there's a moral to the story is that, yung kung hindi man nangyayari sa'yo at the moment, I mean, if you're that person who's looking for guidance and who feels lost and all that, di ba? Parang you just have to trust the process, di ba? Trust yourself, trust God, na eventually you will be directed to where you should be. Di ba, Aaron? Kung ano ba talaga yung path mo na dapat gawin sa buhay mo. And don't be wag ka na lang maging patient ka lang, di
Yeah,
ba?
patience.
Patient at the same time, work on yourself.
Yes.
Di ba? Work on improving yourself because you don't know what will happen.
What will come on?
Oh, yeah. Anong mangyayari.
Cool.
Cool.
Coolness. Okay. So now you know our career journey. So we will share with you now ano yung mga
Ano yung
mga career choices.
Career choices if you're a graduate of interior design.
Kasi
or
hindi lang naman siya parang maraming choices
oo,
actually.
totoo.
Baka kasi nagtatanong yung mga, well, if we have students who are listening right now, ano ba yung, and they were asking, ano ba yung pwede kong maging career?
Oo, actually
after?
madami. And
Madami.
totoo, interior design is very, talaga, exciting talaga siya na profession.
Na profession.
Hindi mo lang alam.
Hindi ka naman dahil bias ka lang.
Hindi, talagang exciting talaga siya.
Okay, so what are our career choices?
So, okay. So, syempre, unang-una is interior designer, di ba?
Interior designer as
Oo.
a general practitioner.
General
Interior
practitioner.
designer. But you can also specialize on something.
Mm-mm.
Kasi like if you are a general practitioner of interior design, you can accept any interior design job, right? For example, residential or commercial interior design jobs or institutional. But you can be a special like specialize on FF&E.
So, explain what is FF&E?
Ano ba yung FF&E?
Furniture,
fixture,
Nabula na ako.
fixtures and equipment.
Mm-mm.
So, pwede kang ikaw yung nag-specify ng mga furniture, fixtures and equipment sa isang design company, di ba? Or an architecture company. And then you can also do project management, which is a totally hindi naman siya totally different na, pero definitely siya mas specialized na job for an interior designer. You might not be designing per se anymore, but you are like looking at the para ikaw na yung project manager nga, di ba? You will ensure that you will deliver the project on time and based on the design, the agreed design. That's the project manager. Or you can be a senior designer or a junior designer depending on your probably experience, di ba? Kapag entry level ka pa lang, you can enter a company as a junior designer. Pero kapag medyo matagal ka na, or if you are the owner of the company, ikaw na yung senior interior designer. And then other specialization would be retail design, like what we do in the Talia Design Group, corporate design, institutional designs like hospitals, schools, even yung government offices, that's part of institutional design. And then hospitality, hotels, restaurants, and then resorts, di ba? And then you can also do exhibition design, museum design, and then those are example of specializations that you can do. All right.
So another career is event designer or event stylist.
It's you.
Which I did.
Okay. So ikaw na explain. Ano bang ginagawa ng event?
Well, event.
Stylist or designer?
Stage design, di ba?
So parang similar to set design, right, di ba? So you can, hindi lang siya sa stage naman kasi you will also do the styling of the entire space to make sure na holistic yung ano mo approach
Oo.
mo dun sa team, 'di ba?
So, pag set design kasi syempre kasama do'n yung lighting design,
Yes.
yung, tawag dito, yung sa sound, 'di
So,
ba,
sa
kasama din do'n. Tapos syempre lahat ng gagawin mo do'n in a grander scale because of course, obviously it's in ano, tawag dito, nasa stage siya,
yes.
'di ba? So, 'yun.
So,
'Yun.
that's
Actually masaya masaya din siyang gawin, pero 'yun. So, another one is visual merchandiser.
okay. Visual merchandiser naman is parang like a sub niche of retail design because
Mm.
sobrang directly connected with each other. Visual merchandising is more of the presentation of the products and
Oo.
services to the customers. Kasi kapag retail design, it's the presentation of the shell
Mm.
of the space, diba, of the brick and mortar store. But VM is more of presentation of the products
Mm.
to sell. Ibig sabihin, kailangan yung how you present your product should be able to entice our customers to touch it and to buy it. So
Mm.
that's visual merchandising.
Okay, so next is lighting designer.
Lighting designer naman is medyo technical, yeah. Because in school, we study, di ba, how to, like the basic of lighting. Ano yung mga
Mm.
basic, like warm white, cool white, and daylight, di ba?
Mm.
And paano mo gagamitin siya sa isang interior. I think in school, they can go as far as the lux or lumen of the lighting. But medyo mas technical kasi kapag nag-specialize ka sa lighting
Oo.
design. Kailangan mong mag-aralan, may mga software din siya,
Mm.
and kailangan mong pag-aralan talaga anong mga specific na ilaw to specific spaces.
Mm.
That's why it's also a good no, specialization. And as far as I know, sobrang konti ng lighting designer in the Philippines.
Oo.
That's why even in pen shop before, we got a lighting consultant, a foreign lighting consultant. Kasi we
Oo.
cannot find one in the Philippines. So,
Okay.
maybe shout out to the lighting designers here in the Philippines. Baka hindi pa kayo kasi kilala or hindi
Oo.
awareness, walang maybe more of
Pero I
a
think it's
lighting,
starting na,
yeah,
na
maybe more
maging
of
aware.
architectural,
Oo.
pero sa interior, specializing in interior lighting, parang wala.
Konti lang.
Konti lang.
Oo.
And most of them are also connected with a supplier.
Oo. Oo.
Yeah, di ba?
Pero
So,
don't worry, actually, we do have, we can interview somebody who specializes in lighting
lighting, yeah.
design. So, probably we can guess that part. Oh, yeah.
One
One
of
of these
these
things,
days. Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Our next on the list is furniture
Furniture designer.
designer.
Okay. So, ito, merong subject talaga na furniture design and
Mm.
construction in school. So, it's a good parang specialization
Oo.
to go into kasi nga meron na tayong basic knowledge on doing shop drawings of
Oo.
furniture pieces. So kasi I think ito medyo may overlap kasi yung furniture design sa as if you are doing it as an interior designer, and if you're doing it also as an industrial designer kasi they
Mm.
also do furniture design. So but it's a good ano din niche
Oo.
kasi at least kasi mayroon ka idea on the spaces that you
Mm.
will put the furniture pieces into.
Mm.
So it's a good niche. So magde-design ka ng mga furniture, and there are a lot of components in designing furniture pieces, from ergonomics, anthropometrics, material, 'di ba? And the Philippines is known for excellent
Yeah.
furniture design.
Oo.
Kasi sa atin nang gagaling yung mga kilalang furniture designers uh, all around ay parang kilala siya globally,
Oo.
'di ba?
Oo.
Like
Kenneth Coman po
Kenneth
eh.
Comanfre, 'di ba?
Oo.
Or Vito Selma,
Oo.
'di ba? Sila yung mga kilala sa industry. So, meron na tayong parang kumbaga benchmark on
Oo.
this.
So this one, model maker. Ito personally, I don't know anybody who is
Who does this?
yeah, who does model
Ano,
making.
marami gumagawa for architectural scale
Pero
models.
I think naman, pero 'di ba in your school in SOFA,
Mm.
you do model making as an alternative to to making floor plans. Tama ba ako? Baka mali ako.
Hindi, ano siya, part siya of the process.
Mm.
Kasi, di ba, for you to be able to do the final design,
Oo.
you have to have like from the narrative or the idea, kailangan merong pupuntahan siya into like a tangible form.
Mm.
So, yun na yung parang model making. Pero what we are saying here is the model, yung ano na, final output na, yung kung ano na yung magiging itsura. Kasi
Oo.
sometimes, clients cannot appreciate yung, alam mo yung drawings,
Oo.
though it's kahit manual drawing yan or computer
Oo.
aided, may mga clients na mas na-appreciate nila yung three-dimensional
Oo.
in actuality, di ba?
Oo.
Yung talagang mafe-feel nila or makikita nila na 3D siya.
Oo.
So, in interior design, that's an opportunity kasi, di ba?
Mm.
Though I personally think na medyo mas matrabaho siya because
Mm.
of a lot of as
Oo.
compared to
Oo.
architectural models, di ba?
Oo. Kasi
Kasi
mas madetalye.
especially if you want it na parang as realistic as
Oo.
possible. So, pero it's a good opportunity kung gusto mo talaga yung, alam mo yan, yung nag-enjoy ka sa paggawa ng
Oo.
models, di ba?
Pero actually ngayon nga, 'di ba, nauuso na rin yung 'di ba may nabibili ka rin ng mga miniature na ano, for
Yes.
display. I forgot kung ano yung tawag dun eh. May mga miniatures. So I guess sort of parang introduction yun to model making.
Parang ganun. Kasi I think it's cool naman you will start with doing a mock-up of the furniture
Oo.
muna. Kasi hindi naman, gradual siya, hindi ka parang sa first room mo palang gagawa ka na
Oo.
agad ng entire room or entire house, di ba? Hindi,
Oo.
we start with smaller items. So furniture
Mm-mm.
muna, and then a room, and then the entire house or the entire building. So it's a
Oo.
good opportunity. Yes.
So you can also go into interior illustration, to be an
Yes.
interior illustrator.
Which is
Ano ba
also,
yun?
ano siya, kung nag enjoy ka nung college na doing perspective drawings, as in manual,
Oo.
hindi yung computer aided.
Oo.
This is also parang like a direction that you might want to take.
Oo.
Kasi
Meron na ba niyan sa
I
Philippines?
I not I
Hindi,
hindi
kasi nag-iisip ako baka gusto ko yan.
parang wala akong nakikita sa Philippines, pero I've seen a lot in Instagram,
Oo
pero
nga daw eh.
foreign illustrators.
Oo.
Pero ang ganda kasi kung nag-enjoy ka mag-watercolor
Oo.
ng interior perspectives mo, yun na yun na yung job mo. Parang if there are interior designers or clients who wanted a manually done perspective
Mm-mm.
drawings, then go for it. And also, ano na rin siya,
Artwork na rin
artwork
siya.
na rin siya.
Oo.
Yeah, definitely. Kasi nga, it takes time to finish one.
Even yung model making, di ba?
Even the model
Oo,
making.
parang,
Pwede mo na siyang, like a sculpture
oo.
na, an artwork by itself.
So, okay. So, the next one is home accessory designer.
Yan. Ito, marami na nito sa
Oo.
Philippines,
Oo.
definitely. Kasi marami tayong mga companies who does export of these materials.
Oo.
So, they really hire interior designers uh, as part of their pool to do this, yung mga home accessories, like, ano ba, yung mga candelabras or
Oo.
even yung mga mini sculptures
Oo.
na ginagawa. So, home accessory
So,
design is
anything
gonna
decorative.
anything decorative,
Mm-mm.
not just for tabletops, but also for wall,
Or hardware, di ba?
even hardware.
Oo.
Yes. So, ano ito, more on ano siya talaga. Parang product design, di ba?
Mm-mm.
Product design. Yeah.
So, another one is set designer. So, meaning set sa mga TV stations, sa mga TV shows.
It could be for TV.
Or
It could also
movies.
for movies.
Oo.
And it could also be for theater.
Oo.
So, marami. And we know someone we know someone who does this, Mr. Reggie Regalado.
Hindi, maganda pala. At least we can interview him.
Yes, he does, I think, production design for movies. And he is an interior
Wow!
designer.
Oh.
So we'll try to talk to him
Oh,
one of
yeah.
these
We
days.
should.
Kasi para ma-inspire din naman na, kasi hindi lang talaga general practitioner of interior design. he can do production design.
Mm.
Huh. What else?
So ito yung kailangan may collaboration, di ba? Like we talked
Uh,
about earlier. Interior software designer.
Interior software designer.
Ah.
Kasi this one kasi sobrang ano siya,
And you should
technical.
also learn how to code.
Yes,
Oo.
oo. Kasi what are examples of interior software? Like
Ano ba?
SketchUp, 'di ba? Or what else? Ano ba yung mga ginagamit natin ngayon? SketchUp,
Yung mga rendering
rendering,
softwares. Oo.
V-Ray,
Oo.
'di ba? So you can be part of a team who develops softwares for interior design use. Yon.
Provided that you should also, syempre, mag-aaral ka pa rin, di ba?
Definitely
Oo.
because hindi naman siya tinuturo sa school.
Oo. And then, the next one is educator.
Educator like
Like
me.
you.
So yun pa, pwede ka
You can go
kung,
into
kung
teaching.
nasa ano mo yun, nasa puso mo to, and
It's a vocation kasi, di
it's a
ba, when you teach.
vocation.
Oo.
And kung gusto mo magturo, you can be an interior design graduate and then be an educator. Actually, for this ano naman, for this niche, you should also have plans of doing masteral
Oo.
studies or kasi hindi pwede na ano ka lang, parang lecture ka lang without masterals. Yeah.
Mm-mm. So, another one is presenter.
And presenter.
Actually, ito nalaman lang natin medyo recently na meron palang nag-exist na ganitong...
Na this job,
Oo.
di ba? Yung presenter is that, ano siya, um, an interior design company or like a designer would ask another designer
Oo.
to present the first work.
Oo.
Diba? Yung parang,
Yung present proposals to clients.
yes, aside i-present proposal and also yung ano na, even the final design.
Oo.
Pwedeng i-present tong presenter ngayon. Kasi especially, kasi not most of us, not all of us pala, are, ano ba, equipped with excellent communication skills.
Oo.
And if we really wanted to, like, get a specific project, some would opt to get someone to present the design.
Oo.
But of course, hindi lang yun, the job entails some work. Hindi lang siya yung parang magpo-present ka na lang.
Oo.
Of course, you have to really know the project by heart.
Oo.
Kasi nga, kapag nag-present ka, definitely, most probably, ikaw din yung tatanungin ng client about the one you presented, di ba?
Mm-mm.
So, you really have to be ready with, you really have to know the design very well.
Mm-mm.
Yun.
Okay, so last but not the least is material expert.
Material expert, this is something, medyo nagiging, na din siya, di ba? Parang, because of sustainability issues and climate change, di ba? So, maganda rin na maging niche siya ng interior designer, na maging material expert, meaning you will do research and studies of a specific material.
And you should get certification also.
Yes, get certification. Hopefully, actually don't know if in the Philippines nagbibigay ng certification dito. But di ba,
Pero in the US, they do.
You mentioned na they give certification to the person. Tama ba? And also kasi, di ba, I don't know if, kasi in our practice, we seldom, tama ba? We seldom, or tayo lang hindi. We seldom look for the certification of specific materials. Like for example, ano yung mga, mga components ng material, safe ba tong material na to? Not just with paint, diba? As in all materials like tiles,
If it's low in VOC.
if it's low in VOCs or something, or if it's eventually will harm the person who will use the space. So those are the things that a material expert would consider when doing the research and studies. Which I think is also another niche, yung research and study of the interior design profession. as a whole and also the specifics of it.
I think sa Philippines, hindi pa masyado na-raise yung awareness. Or if meron man, baka hindi ko lang alam, di ba?
Oo.
So,
So, pag hindi na pa natin lang, I think hindi pa malawak yung awareness.
but
But
that's,
hopefully, di ba?
hopefully tayo din, maging instrument din tayo to raise
Yes.
yung issues na to.
Oo, kasi di ba,
Or to practice.
I think not just in school, but also the professional, I mean the practitioners, na dapat in our own practice, we should also be aware,
Oo.
parang aware of this, or parang talagang extra effort to know
Oo.
the materials by heart, meaning yung mga niya, mga characteristics niya,
Yeah.
nakakasama ba to? Hindi lang dahil maganda tong paint na to, yun na yung
Oo.
i-recommend natin na paint,
Oo.
di ba?
Mm.
Paano kung nag-emit pala siya ng dangerous chemicals,
Oo.
di ba? Especially now, di ba? I think medyo may mapapabilis na siya. It will be expedited because of the recent pandemic
Oo.
na people are clamoring for safer spaces, interior spaces. Yun.
So exciting.
Pero parang hindi ka excited.
Excited ako!
So, just to, I think lang yun sobrang yung list namin are, pa siya, parang tip of the iceberg.
Oo.
So, if you have some ideas then on ano pa yung mga pwedeng, especially those who are interior designers who are listening, baka you also have any ideas on ano ba yung mga pwede pang maging job ng isang interior
Career.
interior design graduate.
Yeah. And also, we will also do separate what do you call this? Separate episodes per career path.
Yes,
diba?
we will try to do an interview
Yeah.
of the different careers that we've mentioned. Para at least meron ka ng idea, ano ba yung mga ginagawa nila? Diba? Baka kasi sometimes if you listen to someone na who is practicing really of that niche, ma-inspire natin.
Ma-inspire ka to take the same route. Diba?
Yes.
Yay! So that concludes our 5th episode. So I hope you learned something sa mga chikahan namin.
Tapos na aming break.
Oo.
Okay, thank you very much everyone. Again, this is Aaron.
And this is Peachy. We're from Interior Design. We're interior designers from the Italia Design Group.
And this is
Detalks.
Bye.
Bye.